So today we are going to start the topic data types. Data types is used in programming. The first data type is a string. A string means a combination of any character that appear on a keyboard, such as letters, numbers, and symbols. So it means that whatever is appeared on our keyboard, that is in letters, that is in numbers, that is in symbols, are known as a string, right? Okay, let's suppose I'm giving an example. Let's suppose I'm typing name Sarah. Sarah is a string value, right? Okay, let's suppose I'm writing a number 10, right? This is a value. Let's suppose I'm writing age is equal to 45. So these all data are considered as text. This all data considered as text. I tell you a very good technique. If in your exam, if a question appears about the data type and you're not sure, you forget, okay, what is this data type? What is this data type? So you simply write text. So in exam, you will get full marks, text. Don't forget text. Text can be anything. But if you're particular about this data, Sarah, this is the value of a string. This is called a string. A string is a data which purely cover alphabetic data. So this is a string. But if you are confused in identifying any data, you can write simply text. It covers the numbers. Yes, of course. Next is character, or CHAR, used for single letters. Likewise, in your program, if you are writing male and instead of male, you are writing M. So M is a character, or simply you are writing female and you're writing F. So this is called character, right? So we have done two types of database, a string and character. In a string, we can do any kind of text. That is called a string. And any type of data like age, 45, 10, or if it is in fraction, like I'm writing it like this, or 3.1412. This is a decimal value, but you can also make it as text. If you're not sure about, okay, what is that particular database called, so you can write text. Okay, the third thing is integer, or int, used for whole numbers. It means that if you are writing like length is equal to 5, right? Breadth is equal to 8. So these are the values which are known as integer, right? You can write breadth. No decimal, yes. Okay. Next is float or real, used for numbers that contains decimal points or for fractions. Only whole numbers, both positive. Yes, of course. In integer, you're right. And if you are going to write down the decimal values, then the float data type will be used. This is your answer, right? Look. So float or real is same. Remember, some people said it is real data, so it's all right. Don't get confused. So the values like pi, like example is pi value is 3.142. This is called a real value, right? Or floating point. I hope it's clear now. Now, the next thing is Boolean. Boolean data type covers the condition which is either true or false. Likewise, in your program, if you have a condition, and that condition is look like this: if age is equal to 18, then print you can drive, else print, wait a minute, else print try next year. So you can see in this pseudocode or in this algorithm, you have a condition like if. So once you see if somewhere, you just come to know that this is Boolean. Is that clear or not clear? Okay, now. Okay, in this example, you can see all the data types are covered. Like if you consider the string, you can see string data is right here in the first column. Okay, in this example, you can see that there are all the data types mentioned here in this example. Look. So in the string, you can see the zombie attack, true love, Mission Pluto. These are the movies, right? I think it's a very good chart. You will easily understand the topics of data types. Like we have a string value. These are the movies name. These movies are awesome. You can see on we can't. Next is real or floating. You can see the decimal values are there. It's a very good thing. Then you can see integer times viewed, like zombie attack is viewed by the people 83 times, and then 5 times, and then Mission Pluto 1 time. And the favorite, yes, the favorite is Boolean, true or false. Zombie attack is my favorite, true. True love is my favorite, true. Mission Pluto is my also favorite. Why did they write false? It's true. It should be true. It's a good movie. So guys, it means that we have a kind of a table here. In this table, we have multiple columns. In that columns are going to, fulfill the understanding of data types. In the first column, you can see the title, the name of the movie, that is called a string. The second column, that's called rating. It gives a rate of the movie, that how much the movie is good. So the first movie got 9.5. So that's called the real data points. It is in decimal. The third one is an integer times viewed. So the 83 is an integer here. And the last one is favorite. Is it my favorite or not? So it's true or false. So we write here true. Next topic is routine or subroutine. So let's proceed the topic, routines or subroutines. Okay, a routine or a subroutine, also referred as a function, procedure, and subprogram, is a code that may be called and execute anywhere in a program. Mostly people are confused that what is function, what is procedure. They don't know and they are not sure about the functions and procedures. So let me clear this topic. Routine, function, or procedure or subprograms are the same thing. They are used in our program as a type of the need of our program. Likewise, in my program, if I'm going to write initialize A, initialize B. Okay, input A, input B, average, sorry, multiply is equal to A into B, then print multiply. So you can see in this program, we are going to multiply the values. So in our program, the function, procedure, or subprogram is a multiplication or the function which is required by the user. And that function is already stored in a library of the program. Like if you're a user of Python, you are using Python, you are using Java or any other language, they know what is the meaning of multiplication or multiply, right? They know the use of print, they know the use of input. It means that these all things are already stored in Python library, and whenever we need it, we will use it like this. Look, so it means that they are function, they are procedure or subprogram. For example, a routine may be used to save a file or display the time. Instead of writing code each time these commonly performed tasks are needed, routines are created and when these tasks are needed to be performed. Likewise, if I'm going to write print time, right? Time is already stored in a Python as whatever the required time is or what is the current timing is. So the Python displays the time. So in this way, the user can use the built-in functions in the program by writing the code and they proceed. So this is called subroutine function procedure. Repetition means to repeat the things several times in the program if you need. Most programming languages uses 3 types of loops. Most programming languages uses 3 types of loops. The first loop, a fixed number of repetition, right? It is called for next loop. It is called for next. I'm writing it in a bracket. In for next, we know that how many times the things get repeated in the program, like 10 times, like 20 times, like 30 times, right? Number 2, an unknown number of repetition with at least 1 repetition as the condition is tested at the end of the loop. It is repeat until loop. In repeat until, in repeat until, your condition will be true according to the given condition or criteria, but it can be happen at the end of the loop. Like you are running a program and you are using repeat until. So repeat until condition will be used as a number of repetition with at least 1 repetition as the condition is tested at the end of the program. It means that the computer is checking the thing again and again, and the repeat until will check the condition at once and repeat the things. So we are not going to write any kind of fixed number. Like in for next, we write 10, 20 times. In repeat until, it works with the help of condition. Number 3, an unknown number of repetition. Right here, unknown. Look, in for next, the number of repetitions are known. But in repeat until, and this one is while do loop, the repetitions are unknown. While do. You can write while do heading as well, or repeat until or for next. Acha, unknown number of repetition which may not be completed at all as the condition is tested at the beginning of the loop. Dekhen, repeat until work at the end of the loop. While do work at the start of the loop. So it will check the whole program in the start of the program and do perform the repetition. This is the difference between while do and repeat until. Repeat until works, repeat our things, apply the loop at the end of the program. While do, apply the loop in the start of the program. Both works with the help of conditions. Right? Okay, totaling. Totaling means to add the things and display it as a total. So total is used with repetition with the total updated every time the loop is repeated. Example, the total on the receipt at a supermarket. So let me give you a very good example. Listen up. You buy items, right? Okay, item A is rupees 50, right? Item, okay, let me scroll it down, the whole topic. Okay, yes. Item B is rupees 80, right? Item C is rupees 50. Okay, so how the totaling work? Listen up. The totaling is going to TOTAL. Okay, so the totaling starts from here and it is going to add the items one by one. Look, this is called repetition, or you can say it is a loop because it is continuing moving now. 1, 2, 3. So it is going to add the things in a stepwise, like total A plus B plus C. So in the last, whatever the amount is, like the total is 180, right? So it will be stored in a total stepwise. So this is how the totaling works. Okay. Next is counting. Counting is used with repetition, with the counter increased by 1 every time the loop is repeated. Look, I'm going to explain you same in this example. You can see the loop is working here. Look, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3. So the counter is working like 1 plus 1, 1 plus 1, 2, 2 plus 1, 3. If the items are like more, 4, 5. So the counting is going to count the process of repetition. Like it is repeated 3 times now. So it means that the counting is going to count the number of items, or you can say the count is going to count the steps of calculation. You can say steps of calculation. So this is called counting. So you can use the same example in counting as well, because you can see increased by 1 every time. So you can see 1, 2, 3. They are all increasing 1 by 1. Right? So this is called counting. So you need to write down totaling and counting both along with the one example. You can use a one example. Let me scroll it together so you will be write it down. Things easily. Then we will start arithmetic operators. Do it now. Okay, our next topic is arithmetic operators. In programming, arithmetic operators are the most important things. Mostly students are unaware about the sign of multiplication, about the sign of division, about the sign of percentage. Look, this is called remainder, and it is also called mod. Mod. In paper 2, you can see the questions of mod. This is very important thing. And mostly teachers are not going to tell the students about mod. So right here in arithmetic operators, yes, in trace table, no dear. It's used in kind of, you can say trace table. Yes, you're right. So plus used for addition, minus used for subtraction. This is asterisk. I'm going to draw it for you guys. Look, asterisk is used for multiplication. The slash is used for division, and the percentage is used for the remainder. Remainder means mod in the program. So it's used in trace table, it's used in programming, multiple things, right? So you can take the screenshot. I'm scrolling down. Done? Oh, yes. One thing is left here. Let me scroll the chart up here. Wait a minute. We have one sign left. I hope it's not there. Oh, yes, it's here. So guys, the last operator is a raised to the power. This is called power. This is a very important operator, guys. Remember, like if it is written like this, 2 raised to the power 2. So the students are unaware of this thing. What does it mean? It means that 2 into 2. So the answer is 4. Okay, ji? So you have to work like this. I hope it's clear now. Take the screenshot again. Multiply twice. Yeah, you can say multiplies twice a time. And if it is written like this, what does it mean? It means multiply thrice a time. Yes, very good. Brilliant. So you know what happened in the class I'm teaching the students, and I ask what does it mean. My students tell me the answer that, sir, it is 6. Mostly students are confused that it means 2 multiplied by 3. No, it is not like that. It is a power. It means you need to multiply the value thrice a time. So it will become 8. So mostly students are going to confuse, or they have done a kind of mistake. That, sir, it is 6. 2 power 3 is 6. No, it means you're going to multiply 2 thrice a time and you will get the value 8. Our next topic is a conditional statement topic. Okay, in computer science O levels, power shows how many times multiply. Yeah, of course. Very good. It is just like that. Okay, the next topic is conditional statements. Conditional statements in computer science O levels, we have 2 types of conditional statements: if then else and case of. So first we are going to start if then else. If then, wait, if then else statement, right? Okay, give me a second. Okay, now let's should it take block letters? Which one? Look, is okay? Okay, though, so the first topic is if then else statement. For an if condition, the then path is followed if the condition is true, and the else path is followed if the condition is false. Okay, let me define you in a very clear way. In if, we have 2 things. You can see in if we have 2 things. Like if we are going to write age, if age is equal to 18. This is a condition, right? This is the given condition. Now I'm going to give you 2 options. If age is greater than 18, sorry, equal to 18, I can write greater than here. Greater than or equal to, right? Greater than or equal to 18. I think it's better now. So print if age is greater than 18, then print you can drive, right? Else print try next year, right? Try next year. Okay, you can see in this example, I have given a statement that if age is equal to or greater than or equal to 18. So you have two options. If it is true, like if you're 18, look, it will become true. If you are 18 or greater than 18, so this condition is true. So you can drive, right? And if the condition is false, if the person is not 18 above, he or she is under 18, and the age is become false, like 17, 16, 15, whatever. So this condition will be implemented. The next statement, else. So you can see then goes with the true and else goes with the false. So in this way, if then else works. Right? Okay, let's see another example. This is example number 2. If found, let's suppose we are making a program of searching something. So if the data is found, then look, it is for true. Print, your search was successful. So this statement goes with the true option, right? This is called true, T. I write T here. Else, print, else goes with the false. It means that you are not able to find something. So the search was unsuccessful, right? So in this way, if then else works. One option is go with the true option and the other else goes with the false option. Okay, now let's see another example. Let's see. Okay, if height greater than 1 or weight greater than 20, let's suppose we take height in feet, right? Feet. No, I'm not writing it the touch pen. I'm writing it right. Let's suppose height in a feet. Height. Height is equal to 1, right? Or greater than 1, right? Greater than 1. 1 feet. Take it as 1 feet. And weight. Weight is greater than 20, right? Greater than 20 kg, right? Kg. Or age greater than 5. The third thing is age greater than 5. And age lesser than 70 and age lesser than 70 and lesser than 70. It means the kid who is more than 5 years old and the old people who are under 70. Then friend, you can ride. Yes, let's suppose you are going with your family in a kind of a park, amusement park or whatever, say. So you wanted to take a ride. In that ride, these are the 3 clauses. These are the 3 conditions. The first thing, the person height, like a kid, must be 1 foot, greater than 1 foot. So it is obvious here, because 1 foot से छोटा 12 इंच से छोटा बच्चा तो मैंने न्यू बॉर्न ही देखा है, ठीक है ना, बेबीज ही होते हैं. सो इसका मतलब है कि ये बेबीज जो होते हैं उनसे थोड़ा बड़ा होगा. Weight 20 kg. So it means weight of the people or the child or the kid is greater than 20. तो यहाँ पर बेबीज का क्लॉज तो रॉन्ग हो गया, क्योंकि बेबीज तो छोटे होते हैं पाउंड्स में, और केजीज में भी अगर हो तो 6-7 होते हैं. 20 kg तकरीबन एक 5 to 8 years का बच्चा होता है. 8 years तक का बच्चा हो सकता है 20. And age is 5, greater than 5. So it means that it is clear now. The person should be 6 till 69. The old people, right? If you are going to follow all these conditions, and if all the conditions are true for you, so then friend, you can write. So this will become true if the person is going to follow these things. Else, like if you are not falling in any criteria, friend, 3 चीजें आएंगी. Too small, यानी पहले हाइट आएगी स्मॉल है, ठीक है। टू यंग यानी बच्चा अगर 5 years से लेसर है, लाइक 4 years का है, if he is 4 years, 3 years, 2 years, so too young or too old, or if the person is 70, 71 or else. So it means that the if then else condition perfectly work for the true and false conditions. That's called Boolean. So please write it down in your notebook, and our lecture is still this topic today. Okay, today's class is still here. So inshallah, I'll catch you in the next class along with the new topic. We will do some if then else programs, as we have done some examples of if then else, and I hope it's clear in your mind. So inshallah, see you in the next class. Okay.